MECFS doesn't behave like normal tiredness. It affects your body in ways that can feel sometimes confusing, frightening, and most of the time very hard to explain, especially if you are new to this. Hello, I am Amy Maya and I live with MECFS. Here we make sense on what this condition is all about. Welcome to my Chronicas. One of the most disorienting parts of MECFS is how inconsistent everything feels. You might wake up thinking you can manage, your normal tasks, even when they are small ones. And then hours later, your body shuts down without any warning. You might do something that used to be effortless and very, very little, like showering, talking, or even just answering an email. And suddenly, you feel unwell in a way that's very hard to describe. And yeah, it's frightening. Now, this is because the symptoms are so invisible and they fluctuate, and often they are also delayed. It is easy to question yourself. Many people assume they are overreacting or missing something that is pretty obvious. But the experience you are having is actually very consistent with this condition, even if it doesn't feel consistent to you. MECFS changes how your body produces and manages energy, a part of many other things. But let's keep it simple today. The thing is that it affects the systems that normally help you recover from activity, that also help you regulate stress and maintain stability. This means your body can become overwhelmed by things that used to feel very small, very normal. Now, symptoms can appear hours or even a day after the activity that triggered them. And rest doesn't always restore you in the way you are used to. Now, these reactions are just part of how MECFS works. They are not in your imagination, and they are not a sign that you are doing something wrong. When your symptoms feel intense or kind of out of proportion, it usually indicates that your system is overloaded. It doesn't mean you are weak, you are lazy, or you are failing to cope, or that you're overly dramatic. It just means your body is reacting in a way that makes sense for this condition. Now, understanding this can help reduce some of the fear. It gives you a clear way to make sense of what's happening instead of assuming the worst or sometimes even blaming yourself. You might try acknowledging your symptoms as real, even if they don't make sense yet. In practice, this could mean stopping earlier than you think you need to. And this is something I advise you to get used to it. Now, you also can try choosing a smaller version of the day or the tasks you have for the day, or even reducing sensory input when things feel just too intense. These are not solutions, they are ways of helping your system settle so you can understand your baseline more clearly. Responding to your symptoms as real reduces the internal conflict that keeps your system in a heightened state. You are no longer pushing against your body or trying to negotiate with it all the time. You are actually working with the reality of what it can manage right now. And the beauty of this is that this creates more predictability, and predictability helps your system stabilize. Something very important is that stabilizing with MECFS takes time, takes patience, and some sort of acceptance. So some days will still be unpredictable, but clarity will build gradually. And the experience will become less frightening as you understand what your body is actually doing. So, in summary, there is hope for better days. And you are not imagining this. Let me highlight that. Your body is just responding in a way that fits this condition. If this helped you in a way, you can stay with me for the next video. We'll take it one step at a time. Ciao, ciao.